it really opens up their eyes to what kind of jobs are out in the community.
Experiential learning is the heart of learning.
We can't do without each other. When I was working in finance, I left a very high-paying job to go back to school. And no amount of money that I made way back then has been as rewarding as what I've done here. This experience has really helped me realize what I want to do and that this is where I belong.
I really enjoyed working as an intern here because they basically let me do anything they needed help with.
When I had to do an internship, I was just photocopying and faxing, and I decided that I did not want to, if I ever had interns, I would not do that. I wanted them to be an equal to any staff member here.
They gave me a lot of responsibility, and so it was really cool to have the opportunity to take on those responsibilities as an intern.
Kelly King, my students came back with rave reviews. She's wonderful. She allows us to go to the meetings. She really gets them involved in the experiential learning process, which is what I started to love about her.
Students from Cal State Fullerton usually work with my department, so that's agency relations.
They actually distribute the food out to 450 different agencies who will actually get it to the hungry people in Orange County.
They provide administrative assistant to all of our feeding programs, and from time to time they work with our product resourcing department, calling food donors and scheduling food drives, as well as our development department, helping with our social media campaign, as well as helping out at events we have.
I think in terms of experiential learning and what they've given to us at Cal State Fullerton and to the students is just a mentorship that can't be seen at all nonprofits. The Second Harvest Food Bank, in terms of qualities, they are advocates of education, and that's one of the things that has really made me want to continue working with them and the students. They get to go in and kind of create their own projects. I mean, they spend 20 hours at the Second Harvest Food Bank throughout the semester. And during those 20 hours, instead of just, serving soup at a soup kitchen or actually doing the volunteer work, they get to do the experiential work.
It's always great that they will work with a program for a while and find ways that we don't see how to better our programs, and then they bring it to us. We kind of say, oh yeah, why didn't we see that? And we change our operating procedures to stuff that they suggest, and they just get so excited about the changes we've made because of them. It allows them to think for themselves and maybe figure out ways to do projects that I wouldn't think of how to do. Just really coaching that student, working with them, spending time with them, getting to know them, that is so important to me, and I've built great rapport with a lot of the interns that come through, and we're still in contact.
They get that feedback and that interaction that you would actually have if you were working at an organization, of experience with your boss, with your mentor. And the students really appreciate that.
This agency is really phenomenal. I've been extremely happy here, and I actually, next week I'm officially done with my required 120 hours, but I'm going to request to stay on maybe another month or two because I really have enjoyed my time here, and the morale is very high. There's some good people here and they do a lot of good work.
As an intern, I really enjoyed it here, and the food stamp outreach program was a brand new program, and because I had such a good experience here when I left, I genuinely cared about the program, so that made me contact them and ask, how's the program doing, have any workshops started, and because I kept in contact with them, they remembered me, and as soon as the position opened up, they contacted me and told me to send in my resume. Now I see interns come in and they're a huge help to me, and they work really hard, and it's really awesome for them to get that experience.
If there wasn't for Cal State Fullerton, we wouldn't be operating at such a high efficiency as we are.